Welcome back to Sam's Garage, where we continue to work on the Hudson Hornet project. Sam, with the help of Doug Harris, prepares the fuel system and gas tank to be reunited with the chassis.
We're down to the fuel system. Doug and I have a brand new fuel tank. We had to source this aftermarket. They did a very good job on it. There is going to require a little bit of modification just because the neck is a little bit different than ours. But our tank was just too far gone to go in and try to rebuild or reseal. It's also baffled from the factory.
Yeah,
so it would have been very difficult.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a really easy install because we're keeping this car carbureted. And so therefore, it's only got a connection right here. We've cleaned this up. And then we've blown out the fuel line because this thing did go to the body shop, so you want to make sure to blow out the fuel line. And up front, we have a fuel line that goes from point A to B, but back in the day, they didn't have a fuel filter. So all we did was took the factory hose, brand new one, cut it, and incorporated a fuel filter with a sight glass so you can see if there's any trash left over in the fuel lines. You'll see it. You could replace the fuel filter.
Very cool, very cool.
We also went ahead, and these are the original factory fuel tank straps, had them powder coated, looks brand new, but they're original to the car, which is cool. Okay, we got our handy dandy lift. We're gonna go ahead and go up in the air with it, fit it. We've got a new grommet that's gonna go on the neck, but we're gonna put this on last just in case we have to apply some heat to that neck and do any kind of modification as far as bending goes. Okay, so we got that.
Now, what year tank was this, Sam?
This was a 52,
Okay.
53.
All right.
There's a slight difference between a 54. And for some reason, your manual stops at 52. So something happened at 54 we don't know about. We're trying to figure it out as we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this up in the air, fit it in place, see what we need to do to modify, bring it back down, make our modification, final assembly, okay? So now we're gonna be ready to go ahead and install the fuel tank for real this time. We had to go up and down a few times because this is the one aftermarket part on the entire build. And so there's gonna be a little bit of modification because this is for the incorrect year, but we had no choice to go with it and we're making it work, right?
Yeah, we overcame the obstacles onto it. You know, we had to go ahead and change a few things on it, but it'll work just fine.
New studs. And then we went in there, you guys make sure when you put your sending unit in, ohm it out, make sure you get the correct sweep, and then mark it so that you put it in correctly and you don't have an upside down fuel gauge. That's very important, okay? And what we did back here is we heated the neck, we bent it to the back of the car a little bit, but we needed a little bit of length, so we went ahead and cut it, and we're gonna couple it with a silicone hose like you see on your new cars today. And that's how they're doing it, and we're gonna do it like that. That was a good idea, Doug.
Yeah, it works great.
All right, so let's go ahead and put it inside, put our straps in. We did change the studs. We're ready to go.